Hello. Hello. Hi, guys. Happy Friday. Thanks for jumping on. Hope you've had a beautiful day. I hope you're snuggling up wherever you are with a nice cup of tea or a warm cacao or even a glass of something if you're so inclined. I've jumped on a little bit early tonight. I know I normally do this on each night at 8 o'clock, but I actually have a date tonight with my 6-year-old. She's asked to do a mummy-daughter day spa night, and so I have a date with some cucumber on my eyes in a couple of minutes with my daughter. So I've jumped on a little bit early tonight just to wrap up what we've been talking about this week. So thank you everyone for jumping on board and spending your Friday evening or with me. I have saved the very best to last tonight. We are talking about my ride or die essential oils. And we are, of course, talking about Balance and Peppermint. For those of you who may not be familiar with what I'm doing here, this week I promised that I would jump on every single night to do a live to talk about my favourite essential oils, the perfect starter kit if I was to start my natural living journey again. I've been working with these essential oils both in corporate land as well as in my personal life for about 5 years now, and we have ditched and switched almost every single product in our homes to natural products. And I want to be able to provide education and resources for you guys at home so that you can start to hear about the simple swaps that you can make to better your homes, to reduce that chemical load, also better your health, and also save a huge amount of money. So tonight I am talking about Balance and Peppermint. Now, Balance is literally one of my favorite essential oils. It's a blend. And what that means is that it's a scientifically composed, it is deliberately concocted together in a particular ratio to bring you incredible benefits. This one, Balance, is our grounding blend. So it's really going to bring harmony to your body. It's going to calm and relax you. It's going to balance your emotions. And if you're anything like me at the moment, I've finally come to that time of the month. But I tell you what, in the days leading up to it, I could be breathing fire at the moment. It really is hitting me. So show of hands if it hits you too, just like it hits me. Balance is my friend in that regard. I also find this aroma to be quite sexy. And some of you may not like the woodsy aroma that happens with this essential oil blend, but for me it's just gorgeous. And I will go through all of the essential oils in this blend tonight. First hot tip I have for you, if you feel like you're heading into this perimenopausal state of mind. I'm 37 and I'm not in perimenopause yet, but I'm definitely heading into that territory where I'm finding I'm a lot more reactional and emotional to situations. I can't blame it on the stress because I'm living my best life at the moment. We're on school holidays. We're having just a wonderful time, and I'm really finding that I'm having the ebbs and flows of hormones and emotions and things happening internally. So what I've started doing is applying Balance essential oil on the soles of my feet as soon as I wake up in the morning. I then go outside and place my feet on the ground. There's an energetic shift that happens when you can connect with this earth, and it is just such a nice way to start your day, to get that whack of fresh air, to get the coolness on your feet and really solidify your emotions, remind yourself of who you are and what you need to do that day, and just have a beautiful intentional moment to yourself. So that is a really nice ritual that I've started doing with Balance, and I'm sure my husband's thrilled that I'm starting to look after my emotions a little bit better. But I want to take you through what this incredible blend is all about. So we have got spruce leaf, hoewood leaf, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile flower, and fractionated coconut oil, all mixed up in that blend. Some of these oils might sound a little bit foreign to you, so I'm going to break it down for you so you understand exactly what they are all about. It is a stunning blend. It's really woodsy. It's got a bit of a sweet aroma to it. I think it's got a bit of almost a bit of a minty, fresh vibe too. and it's the perfect perfume base. So if you're looking to create some perfume blends or some perfume blends to ditch and switch what you might have purchased from, your classic chemical perfumes, this is a really lovely base to use. So what do these oils do? First off, we've got spruce. Spruce is black spruce, so you might recognise the name from the 5ml that we do offer at doTERRA as well. And spruce is one of my favourite essential oils for two reasons. The first is that the sourcing story behind black spruce is gorgeous. What they do in the Canadian mountains is make sure that the entire distillation process, it controls all of the waste. So what they do, they were logging in the forest, and without going into too much detail, they were logging in the forest and they found that there was a lot of the tree branches with the leaves attached that were being left onto the ground afterwards, and that was causing a lot of problems and degradation to the actual land in these mountainous areas in Canada. So what the guys did and worked with doTERRA to do was make sure that the entire process was we weren't wasting any of the plant. So they set up a manufacturing plant right next to the logging where that was happening, and they were able to distill the leaves and the branches from the trees to create black spruce essential oil, which is just gorgeous. And when you smell it, it just smells like a big breath. It smells like you're walking through a forest, whether you're in Canada, whether you're in Australia. The smell when it hits you it's crisp. It's fresh. It smells like you're walking through the bush after it's rained, and it just gives you that deeper sense of relaxation. Whole leaf, which is a really interesting essential oil. It's a sweet and very woodsy aroma, and it creates a very gorgeous, calm environment. It supports you through challenging seasons. Read between the lines with that, guys. It can support you through different seasons and elements that you need support in, but it also brings a really unique profile to this blend. This is where that sweetness comes from. I do have the kids just outside too, so excuse me if you can hear the kids playing around. This is what working mum life is like, and if you haven't gathered it by now, any of my lives, you just don't know what's going to happen. People will come in, we'll get distractions, there will be loud noises, you might even hear Peppa Pig in the background. But next is the frankincense resin. I literally don't even know where to begin with frankincense. It is the most exceptional essential oil, and if you don't have it in your toolkit and you're not on your loyalty rewards template yet, you're not on the loyalty rewards program, jump on it firstly, because you actually accrue points back when you place these orders. Save up those points, and when you've got enough points, pick up some frankincense essential oil. It is remarkable for so many different reasons. And actually, there's not a lot of things that I can say about frankincense in this regard because it's already blended. And I mentioned this the other night. If we're talking about a single essential oil, you can talk about the TGA claims against it. But if it's in a blend, you can't say much about it. So what I'm going to recommend that you do is jump onto the product education page on the doTERRA site, and you'll be able to see all of the TGA listings against frankincense essential oil. It is stunning. It gives you immediate calmness. It's the king of oils, and for good reason. It's really going to give you a sense of grandeur. It gives you a sense of spirituality with whoever you praise or believe in. Just imagine having a really rough day at work. The smell of frankincense is like a big warm hug from all of your favourite people. It is just gorgeous. Now, blue tansy, what you might find from the balance blend when you do tip it out into the palm of your hand, you'll notice there's a bit of a colour to it, and that's because of the blue tansy. Blue tansy and Roman chamomile are rich in a constituent called chamazoline, which is a funny old word, but that's actually, it doesn't come from the plant. Chamazoline actually comes from the process of distillation, and chamazoline has got an incredible amount of benefits, none of which I'm allowed to mention, but what I would recommend is that you can apply balance on your skin. You don't have to just use it for its beautiful aromatic profile, because it does smell gorgeous. You want to diffuse it, you want to pop it in your body lotions or in your hair serums. But what I'm actually saying to you tonight, because of the constituents chamazoline, because you've got the alpha pinene in the spruce, because you've got frankincense in this blend, pop it on your skin. It is gorgeous. It's going to really help calm your skin just as much as it calms your soul. Again, if you've got any questions about any of those big words or anything I've just mentioned, reach out. Let's have a chat on DMs. I'm more than happy to share my knowledge and information via DMs as well. Look, so one of the most simplest ways that you can use balance is just by applying it like I just did in the palm of your hands and taking a deep breath. But what you can also do is apply it into your serums and your lotions and your potions, into your laundry, into the kids' stinky bags or at the bottom of their shoes. It's one of those really versatile all-round oils, and it's also really nice to have in the car. We're heading into school, term 2, next Monday. I will be putting this in the diffuser in the car. We do have a portable diffuser in the car, which is just gorgeous, and I will be putting it in there because everyone's emotion's going to be heightened, and you just want to make sure that everyone is set up for a really, really beautiful start to term 2. Now, the next oil and the last oil that I'm going to be talking about in this series of lives is peppermint. Peppermint is the reason why I decided to become a wellness advocate after I left doTERRA corporate. Now, I know that doesn't sound like a very sexy essential oil to choose. Like, what do you mean? Why would you do that? It's a really simple oil, but it is the most versatile oil that you could ever get. And it's funny, when I was driving in the car about a month ago, I realised that I was almost out of my peppermint beadlets, and I got really upset. I felt like I had to break up with the oils, and I didn't know how I was supposed to do that. I didn't know how I was going to live my life not having the oils with me because I rely on them so heavily. So let me tell you exactly how often and how frequent I will use peppermint in a day. So firstly, when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to smell peppermint. You can either just smell it directly from the bottle, or you can put it in the palm of your hand and have a breath. You can have it in the shower and put it on the base of the shower, so you have a natural diffuser happening in the shower. It's a gorgeous way to wake up because obviously peppermint is very high in menthol. So it's going to give you an immediate boost of energy. Like I mentioned, I've got the peppermint beadlets in my car. Now, fun fact about me, I can't get into the car without having a travel coffee with me. And if I don't have a travel coffee with me, the first thing I need to do as soon as I get in the car is go and get a takeaway coffee. It's my vice. I need to have a hot cup of coffee in the car with me wherever I'm going. So therefore, peppermint beadlets are a must, because as soon as I get out of that car, I'm going to need to have fresh breath. But if you don't have the beadlets, a really quick and easy way to just freshen your breath is do a drop of the peppermint oil and place it on the roof of your mouth. And trust me, it works a treat. What else do? I keep it in the gym. We've got a kids' room at the back of our house that we've converted into a bit of a makeshift gym. And I do Pilates and I do running. And so I have peppermint diffusing in the room. It's going to help to remove any stagnant, smelly kind of gym air. It's going to help to cleanse the air and keep it really uplifting and energizing. I will smell peppermint before I go for a run. I will place it on my hands and take a big deep breath in. I'm going to apply it to my chest and my neck. It's going to help with clear breathing, make sure that I am breathing properly while I'm working out. I even put it on my temples because I find, funnily enough, that I get headaches because I get quite dehydrated when I'm working out, that peppermint is exceptional for helping to relieve the symptoms of headache and head tension. So I'll apply it there. This is a really great natural pre-workout as well. What else do I do with it? I put it in the kitchen so that if I do have a headache, or the kids have a headache, or anyone in the family needs a bit of a freshen up on her, I've got the peppermint handy. And I also even just put a drop in some hot water, which I do most nights, because it's going to help to support digestion. It's going to help to support calming down, the meal and breaking that down for me. And ease any tummy pain. Now, I mentioned earlier, because I'm one for giving way too much information, that it's that time of the month for me. So peppermint tea is gorgeous because there's a lot of cramping, there's a lot of movement happening, I'm uncomfortable. This is gorgeous in the evening. Now, here's another fun fact. 1 drop of peppermint essential oil in a mug of boiling water or hot water is equivalent to 26 peppermint tea bags. So if you were to have a peppermint tea, it's 26 times. It's crazy. It's very, very strong. So go easy on your drops. One is more than enough, and definitely go less if your kiddos, like my daughter in a minute's going to want to have a tea. We're going to do a tiny little prick in the water. We're not going to do the full drop. What else do I do with peppermint? I like to put it in my floor cleaners as well. It's a lovely essential oil to use when you're wanting to clean surfaces. So I like to blend it with On Guard, which I happen to have handy, and tea tree as well, because it just gives a nicer aromatic profile. Tea tree and On Guard are very clean smelling essential oils. If you blend it with a bit of peppermint, pop that in your surface spray recipes, in your laundry powder recipes, in your floor cleaner recipes. All of that, is with the On Guard cleaner concentrate too, right? Which we talked about yesterday. It's going to give a beautiful aromatic profile. It's going to lift it up a little bit, and it's going to make the house smell really fresh. And anyone who's been to my house before knows you're just going to get thwacked with gorgeous essential oil aromas as soon as you come into the house. And that makes me proud, because I know I'm doing the right thing for myself, my family, my guests. It's pretty cool. Here's a quick fire TGA claim state around peppermint, because this blows my mind that we can even say this. Peppermint relieves digestive spasms, colic, and abdominal discomfort. Now, my first recommendation here is any children under the age of 5, speak to your healthcare professional before you provide essential oils for ingestion with those kids under the age of 5. When they're over the age of 5, you want to make sure that you're reducing the amount of drops, not diluting it with fractionated coconut oil. Fractionated coconut oil only helps to support sensitivities on the skin. It's not going to reduce the efficacy. The next claim, it relieves nausea and reduces vomiting. It relieves the symptoms of a sore throat. So we've all got a bit of a scratchy throat at the moment. Peppermint tea, peppermint essential oil in a cup of warm water. Perfect. It's going to reduce the symptoms of mild tension headaches, like I mentioned earlier. Put a little bit on your temples. Don't go anywhere near your eyes. And please wash your hands afterwards, because we've all got a story of accidentally going to the toilet after you've smelt some peppermint, and you know where that would go. And the last really, really cool thing about peppermint essential oil is that it will support cognitive function. That's a huge claim. It supports cognitive function. If you're a human being that has to work, that has to drive, that has to use your brain on a daily basis, you're going to need peppermint essential oil. You're just going to. It just has so many different physical benefits, emotional benefits, spiritual benefits, home cleaning benefits. The list goes on and on and on. So as you can tell, I'm very, very passionate about these 2 particular essential oils, but I'm also really, really passionate about this kit. So this, like I've been talking about for the past couple of nights, and I have recorded those conversations, those lives we've had the past couple of nights. So have a look on my my grid, and I do have the recordings for the other essential oils, bar these 2, because I accidentally forgot to press record on that. So sorry about that. We'll talk about that another day. But this is my ideal starter kit if you were to ever start natural living. You wanted to start subbing out the chemicals or the products that you're using in your home that aren't necessarily making you or your family healthy, and looking for alternatives. This is the kit that I would recommend. I've popped this kit in my store. So if you head to the link in my bio, it actually has my favorite kit available. I've started it off with a kit of 5, but you can add the final 2 if you are interested, and it does include the cleaner concentrate. Highly recommend that if you are interested in starting this low tox journey, that you pick up this kit. And because I've just started this business, I've just started this new wave of education around essential oils and natural living, I wanted to give back to you beautiful people that are supporting me. So for this month only, for April, if you are interested in starting your natural living journey with me and you want to pick up this kit, what I'm offering you as well as a special introductory offer is a one-on-one mentorship by me. It will be online, and it will be a virtual tour of your home where you can take me through any number of rooms in your home that you want to discuss, that you want to look at subbing out toxic products and subbing in natural solutions instead. I will give you the recipes, I will give you the tips, I will give you my brain and all the information that I've accrued over my journey with natural living to support you so that you know what to do to start this natural living lifestyle as well. So please, if you've got any questions, if you want to have a chat, if you're not sure yet, but you just want to talk, and there's no pressure, of course, please reach out to me via DM. I'm more than happy to have a conversation with you and let's see where this all takes us. But for now, I've got to pop some cucumbers on my eyes and spend some quality time with my beautiful daughter for mummy, daughter, girl night. So have a beautiful Friday evening, everybody, and have a gorgeous weekend. See you later.